Hello, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well today. It is Tuesday, August 19th, 2025. Thank you for being here and spending some of your time with me. I really appreciate it. It is storming cats and dogs here. It is literally storming. My computer went out once, so if it goes out again, hang tight. Hopefully it won't. So maybe we can get through this and it'll be fine. Hello, H. Davis. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. You were there first. Everybody hit that like button. Hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Janice, for being here. Hello, beautiful Janice, and I hope your son's doing okay. And let's see here. We got Not Crazy with Crazy Lady. Hello. Thank you, ma'am, for being here. There you go. Welcome, welcome. Everybody, welcome in. Let's see who else we got. We got Belva. Hello. Good afternoon. I'm so glad they are on the panel. I am too, because, honey, they ain't stupid. They know. And that grandma, don't even make me start on that right now. We'll get there. Panda Bear's mom, hello, honey. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here so much. Y'all also go check out Panda Bear's channel, and she is staying on Missing Devlin Tate. So please, I don't know if there's any news or not, but continue to go look at that as well. Janice, and we got Not Crazy, we got Belva. Let's see, In the Bushes. Hello, hello. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you. Dawn Emery, hello. Chuji, hello. Good morning, good afternoon. Hello, hello. Kathleen, hello. Nice to see you. Welcome in. Let's see, we got M. Blanc here. We got Tina Davis. We got Cinderella. I love you, Cinderella. Thank you for being here. My Sister's Voice. Hello. I like that name. My Sister's Voice. Welcome in. Casey, welcome in. Welcome in, Bama Cat. Hello. Scotty, too hottie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Dawn, great to see you. Salute to you, honey. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being on this so much, Dawn. Thank you so much. I think I'm at the bottom now. I think I am. If I missed anybody, Connie, good afternoon. I am so sorry if I did, but y'all know I love you and I welcome you here. I thank you, all my mods. I thank everybody for being here and caring about this case. This case, I tell you what, I don't even know where to start. I'm going to start with this video right here. Now, I want to give this TikToker credit, but I didn't see. Hold on. Let's see. The name of this TikToker is True Crime with Sheila. Okay. So if anybody just wants to drop that in their TikTok, True Crime with Sheila, we're going to go there first because I had just put this up and I want y'all to see something real quick. Y'all know me and my buttons, but just bear with me, okay? We're going to do it. Everything's fair use. We are doing all the things. We are talking about it. We are educating about it. We are criticizing it. I am, anyway. Sharon, hello, welcome in. Let's see. I want to do this first, I believe.
And I laid him down and so I could get his diapers ready. And somebody said, "Hold on, that's."
Some of y'all don't remember Susan Smith, but we're going to put them here, honey.
I saw white. And the hearing sound, I fell on the floor. And I said, as I got up, I couldn't find my son. I checked around my truck. And I ran into Big 5. And I asked the lady if she saw a baby or someone with a baby. She said no.
I was stopped at a red light, and I was looking this way, looking toward the left, and it was just like, in a second, he was in my car. It just opened the car door, and I just screamed. I said, "What are you doing?" He just shut up and drive, and he had a gun, and he was poking it in my side, told me to drive. And so I drove, and I was trying to ask them one time, why, what do you want? Please just, don't hurt me or the children. He said, And he never said anything. All he ever told me was, shut up or I'll kill you. He said, don't say anything else. And my children were crying, and I was trying to tell them, that it was okay, that, don't worry. And he would, and he let me talk to them. And then we just got maybe 3 or 4 miles down the road, and he told me, he said, I want you to stop. And I said, stop right here? He said, yeah, stop right here. And I stopped, and he told me to get out. And I was in the driver's side, he was in the passenger side. And so as I opened the door, I said, I'm going to get my children before I go.
Now, look, I'm just telling y'all, hold on. I am just telling y'all, if I'm wrong,
I'm begging you, please, if anything, if you know anything.
if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But that is Susan Smith 2.0, if I ever saw it. Fake tears. I never will forget where I was at that day. All of the stuff like this is going on. But I never really looked at her, paid attention. I was a lot younger as well. And then I remember laying on the couch and my husband come in, and I think it was America's Most Wanted. I looked up and saw the fakeness of Susan Smith and my husband come in that door, and I said, honey, she killed them kids. And he said, no mother would do that. Guess what? Yeah, well, I hope she never gets out on parole or anything else. She just come up and lost that and been in trouble since then. This case reminds me exactly the same. Good morning, Fly Girl. Everybody, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so, so much. Okay, where are the parents? Where are the parents? Hey, they might be held up in Grandma's house. She thinks it's all rainbows and pretty bows and pretty toes over there. Where are they? Because CPS last night sent them out, the cops. And guess what? They weren't there. Or they didn't answer the door, but they were not there. Hey, Millie. Hello, sweetheart. So I don't understand. Let's see. Her mama said they would never hurt that baby. Yet he has charges out the wazoo. He has to go to court again for violating that probation on September 6th. Yeah, September 2nd. I apologize, September 2nd. So maybe this was a whole ploy. Yep, stop enabling your criminal family. Amen. Amen to that. Let's watch this. Hold on.
Breaking news, sheriffs, deputies back at the home again today.
That was last night.
Rebecca and Jake Harrow. Oh, they were at the house today looking for them. It appears they are wanted. Sheriff's deputies came there on behalf of CPS. They're not there. We're talking about the case of 7-month-old Emmanuel Harrow, who is still missing. The family have also retained a new attorney. They have an attorney that is representing them now. His name is Vincent Hughes. I'm going to share with you his picture shortly.
I'm going to be checking in her a lot today.
Was at the house today with the parents. When authorities got there, the parents weren't there. Media are out there. YouTubers are out there. Spectators are out there. Podcasters are out there. Bloggers are out there. Curiosity seekers are out there. A bunch of people are out in front of their Cabazon, California home, but they're not there. CPS, what do they want with the family? One child has already been taken away, the youngest child of them. Emmanuel still missing. They have other children. Do they want to take the other children? That remains to be seen. Media did some reports outside of the house, and I want to share the reports with you. I'll share the picture of the new attorney, and then we will further discuss. Check it out.
We're learning new details tonight about the missing baby out of Yucaipa. Detectives say they cannot rule out foul play in the disappearance of 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro. The family's home in Cabazon was searched by authorities, including canine officers. Good evening. I'm Karen Devine. John White has the night off. The Riverside County DA's office confirming tonight baby Emmanuel's father has a prior child cruelty conviction, and now we're learning a child was taken from the parents' home. Let's go live to News Channel 3's Garrett Hoddle near the family's home with the very latest on this. Garrett.
Karen, I think you know this as well as anybody. The community up here is tight, from Beaumont to Banning to right here in Cabazon. You don't go to the people come to you. And standing outside the Haro home today, I can tell you there's been multiple passerbys just coming to get a look at the Haro home, which is right behind me. Now, in the past hour, I do have an update. I did speak with Jake Haro, the father of missing Emmanuel Haro, as well as his attorney, Vincent Hughes. We are expected to speak to him later, and we'll have an update on that. Overnight, we saw investigators here at the home searching the property, and today we went and tried to get some answers. Take a look. Hi, if anybody can hear me, this is Garrett Hoddle with KESQ News Channel 3. We're local news. We're in Cabazon all the time. We're just trying to get your side of things. We want to be fair. Investigators confirm canines have been used. They won't say what type or what, if anything, they found Sunday night when investigators searched this Cabazon home. On Monday, deputies came back, and so did we. Well, we went up to the home, and nobody answered. It didn't look like anybody was home. The Ring camera looked like tilted over or knocked down. We tried talking through that, but nobody answered. No answer at the door or at the Ring camera. The Sheriff Department telling News Channel 3 the specific inconsistencies in the mother's statement will not be released. Searches have been conducted in Yucaipa and Cabazon, with more as needed.
I'm a father of 2 and I'm a grandfather of 4. And if something was going on, if something was missing with my child, I'd be cooperating 100%.
We have confirmed through the Riverside County DA, Jake Haro, has a 2018 felony child abuse case. Investigators say they're looking at all pertinent information. Detectives also say the type of canines and any findings won't be released for now. But if you were near the Big 5 on Yucaipa Boulevard around 7:45 p.m. last Thursday, when we got the reports about the missing 7-month-old, call investigators right now. We have a full rundown over on our website.
Wonder if he even knows where they're at.
And within the past hour, we did get more information from the Riverside County DA's office on that 2018 felony child abuse charge for Jake Haro right behind me. When I went up to the door and talked to him, he said right now he's dismayed. His child is missing. People are coming up to the property. His lawyer, Vince Hughes, tells me that 2018 charge is being misrepresented, as well as Jake's cooperation with police. We're going to continue to push for more answers, as what's at the forefront is where is Emmanuel Haro.
A missing infant in the Inland Empire in
I say bull. Does that investigate? Does that does the lawyer even know where they're at? I'm just wondering. You know, that's their job. I understand they're going to have to get representation any way that they can. And if they hired somebody, you know, they're supposed to take up completely for you. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about the United States. You know, and instead of, let me just throw in there, instead of them trying to blame it on different races and all this stuff, maybe they better be thankful they're in the United States, because I'm beginning to wonder if all this was a ploy, a deflection, a hoax, a pre-med, everything that you can think of that's going to come out of Smiley's mouth, in my opinion. I don't have to accuse. I'm saying, in my opinion, that nobody believes anyway. Nobody, it don't seem like. Nobody. Because I was thinking, now they're saying that the baby was not even at the ball field. Hey, jack of all trade. And also, we go right there at the Mexican border. Hell, they could walk through it. I mean, he knows he's got all these charges, Jake, I'm speaking of, in case you're behind. The father, he knows he has all of these charges that he messed up on his probation. He was given probation. Good God. How lucky can some people be? But he didn't turn his life around, did he? He had some of the most worst, horrible things there is, and it's still coming out. He's got a list as long as from Big Five to their house that's still coming out. So he knows he violated his probation, but not just that. Also, I hear he's here illegally. So if they gave him a chance, and I don't know, I don't, like I said, I don't want to get into the politics and all that. I could care less if you're doing good. But I know California is lenient on illegals and stuff like that. I know that. But what I'm saying is, did he fear going back to his probation and getting deported? I'm just saying. Now it seems they may be kid-free and all hell's breaking loose. But Grandma, she thinks it's all sunshine and butterflies. Lady? Oh, y'all don't get me started. Let's continue.
Intensifies as the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department says his parents are no longer cooperating with the investigation. This after investigators found inconsistencies in the mother's story. Fox 11's Nick Garcia is live in Yucaipa with the latest. Nick.
Well, Christine, this just in from the San Bernardino Sheriff's Office. They say detectives have served several search warrants at the family's home. They've also gained or obtained a lot of surveillance footage from what they call areas of interest, but did not share with us what, if anything, they found during those searches. But this is the parking lot at this Big Five where a 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro's mom says he was kidnapped. Detectives now poking holes in that story. Meanwhile, the infant still missing. Another candle placed outside the Big Five in Yucaipa, the community clinging to hope baby Emmanuel Haro will be found safely. Sunday night, a candlelight vigil as prayers for the missing infant pour in from across the area.
Look at that.
At the same time,
you think the parents was there?
No, around the family's house in Cabazon in neighboring Riverside County.
Everybody, the whole community is just feeling this eerie vibe. We're deep in sand.
People who live nearby, driving by the house Monday. Nobody came to the door for Riverside County Sheriff's deputies who were sent at the request of Child Protective Services. This after the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department says detectives found inconsistencies in the mother's story. On Friday, she spoke with Fox 11.
I'm begging you, please, bring my son back to me.
She says she was knocked unconscious by a stranger as
that.
she was changing Emmanuel's diaper in this parking lot. And when she woke up, her 7-month-old was
look
gone
at him
without
rubbing
a
her
trace.
head.
It's something that just doesn't happen here. Yucaipa, Beaumont, Cabazon, even San Bernardino, as big as the crime rate is there, you don't mess with children.
Fox 11 has also learned the baby's father, Jake Haro, has previously been convicted of child cruelty.
We need to search and we need to find baby Emmanuel.
That's what I hate.
As you saw
all
there,
that
the mystery
fakeness.
of baby Emmanuel's disappearance, certainly the talk of the IE here. Now, I did try calling his parents.
That's what I
using
would
a
like
phone
to
number
know.
that they listed on the posters that are all over this area, advertising that Emmanuel is
And
missing.
I would love to know
Those
if they
numbers,
found
though,
any
appear to be
unused
disconnected.
or
For now,
used
live in Yucaipa, I'm
diapers
Nick
by
Garcia,
that
Fox
car
11.
or in
Well,
that
Nick,
car.
I'm sure it's the
that night.
thought of a baby being maybe
It don't matter, 'cause I know
kidnapped,
she's
terrifying
lying.
for anybody in the community.
That's my opinion.
I'm thinking of how emotional that mother was when she did talk to the media initially, crying, very distraught she seemed. And now to see the neighbors' response, the residents' response, what do you make of the response you're seeing from the public who probably doesn't know the family?
Yeah, there were lots of people. You know, that particular woman who we spoke with does not know the family. She lives in nearby San Bernardino, was vacationing at Morongo. The casino is just a few miles away from the family's home. Lots of people driving by there, trying to see what's going on, even trying to take part in the search in any way that they can.
All right, so this is a tweet I put out at JLR Investigates. Make sure you follow me on X. Rebecca and Jay Kara retained attorney Vincent Hughes to represent them. He is currently at their Cabazon, California home. Here he is. This is their attorney.
Nice.
Criminal law and family law. This is the attorney. Remember that face. Why did they retain an attorney? They protecting their rights, guilty conscience, being blamed. They feel like they're being blamed for something they didn't do.
6
What's
days
going on
today?
What's going on? He's trying to say, the attorney,
ago,
that this conviction of him has been misrepresented about the child cruelty stuff and his prior convictions. What? Let me know what you think here. The attorney here. Who's paying for the attorney? How much does the attorney cost? What's going on? Is the attorney going to come out and make statements? Are the parents going to continue to cooperate or not? Because apparently they're not cooperating, the law enforcement. So what does the attorney have to say about it?
Uh-oh. Okay, so y'all can go over and watch the rest of that if you want to on JLR Investigate. He gets all the scoops. He's on X. He's on TikTok, and and there he is on he's got a couple of channels on YouTube, and he gets all the information. So I have no problem with JLR. I like JLR. He's always boots on the ground. I would not be surprised if he will be going there soon. That's just me. But let me pull this down. Let's see. Okay, there we go. But he's right. Where are they getting the money? Where are they getting the money? I don't know. I can't find any information on jobs. I don't think her lazy butt's working anywhere. I'm just saying. I don't know all these people turning up dead and all the things. Maybe they got insurance money, inheritance. I don't know. Did the husband speak yesterday, Green Eyes? I don't know. I did hear the lawyer said that the husband was going to make a statement. I have not saw that as of yet. I did look for it this morning. I have not saw it. But if he is, I will bring it on here because, and what did they say? They're getting harassed. Well, and the sisters took down her TikTok. Well, honey, maybe you better be calling some people in Tennessee because it's public opinion. It ain't being harassed. Y'all ain't been harassed. But guess what? Oh, the grandma ain't took hers down. Grandma likes all the attention, I think. Grandma loves being in the middle of all this. Grandma's something else. Grandma's probably hiding them out and giving them money and everything too. I'm just saying. Don lives in California. It's high everywhere. Some of y'all here live in California. I'm not trying to be nosy. I live in Florida. I live in probably the cheapest part of Florida, but I'm just saying I was born and raised in Tennessee. I'm just saying, hold on, you want a link? I'm just saying I'll drop you a link if you want it. I am just saying it's probably expensive to live there. What do they do? What does he do for a living with all them kids? And he probably pays child support. Don, would you like a link? Do you want to ride somewhere? You want to ride somewhere? Honey, you want a link? Don wants to take us on a field trip. Okay. All right. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Don, this link is for Don. He's going to show me. He's going to take me on a field trip. I love Don. Don took me on the parking lot the other day, in the parking lot. So let's go on another field trip. We love Don. Y'all be sure and hit them thumbs up. This is for Don. Love me some Dawn here. This link is for Dawn. We're going to go on a field trip. Yay. Yes, very expensive in California. $2,000 for 1 bedroom. My God. That's what I'm talking about. So what does he do? Does he even have a job? Hey, R2 country girl. Welcome in, everybody. I'm going to drop this link again. I don't know if Dawn got it. Sometimes it goes faster than somebody can actually get it. So that's for Dawn. And I know he's probably on his motorcycle. Please read your comment, Panda Bear. Let's see. Let me go up to Panda Bear. Panda Bear's mom. Smiley Devlin's aunt stole the reward. Oh my God. She stole the reward money to get her boyfriend out of jail. Oh, that's not good, Panda Bear's mom. Well, hopefully they'll put her in jail. Do you think they'll put her in jail? Yeah, I seen that the Brinks funeral was yesterday. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do some more on that. There's a lot going on out here in the news. Panda Bear's mom, Devlin Tate. Here's Dawn. Hello, can you hear me? Dawn, can you hear me? Hello, Dawn.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. Yeah, I hear you now. How are you doing?
Oh, wow. It's actually working. I'm good. How's everyone? Salute to you and your chat.
Everybody's doing good. Everybody's so glad to see you.
Yeah, I have a delay, but I can hear you.
Okay. He has a delay, y'all, so.
Okay, so there's 3 parking lots here. And if you see where the basketball courts and the pickleball courts are in front of me,
yes,
there's at least 3 cameras over there. You know, had they parked in this parking lot. The football field is actually to the right through those trees. So I'll just ride through each parking lot real quick. Actually, so if you time it down, you can go from now until to the Big 5.
Are you where the ball field was? Is that where the ball field was?
The football field is right in front of me right now. Let me angle up. So I have to go around the corner to 7th Street. So as you see right here on the corner of this this court up at the top, there's a camera right there. For this parking lot. Okay, so I'll go around the corner to the main parking lot, the ball field. if you can see the pole right in front of me, there's at least 4 cameras on that pole besides the building itself. Okay, so now let's go over to the football field. Okay, so over here by the swimming pool, just above the keep closed sign, there's cameras right there and all around the swimming pool. This would be the main part for the football field. So there's at least 3 cameras around the baseball field. And up here,
That was the main part.
This is the football field.
So they had cameras. They would have been able to
So
see.
all the way in the back right, there's a camera all the way back there.
Yeah. There's no way they couldn't have not seen that baby. You know, there's no way, in my opinion, that they could not have seen that baby. And the grandma says that they left the baby in the car. I don't believe that. Don, I know you have a delay, but do you know how hot it was that night or that evening?
The high was 91 degrees.
91? Yeah, the grandma said they left it in the car.
Even if whether she dropped them off at the right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so do you want to rise in here to the Big 5?
Sure, yeah.
Let's go.
All right, we're gonna ride to the back, y'all. Yeah, I agree, Grandma Wine.
Oh, if you can you mute the sound?
I can, yes.
Or do I have to do that? Oh, okay, because I hear a lot of wind.
I'm muting mine, okay? Wait, he's there. That didn't take long. What took her so long to get there? What took her so long to get there? Y'all. Oh my God. That didn't take long at all. I can hear you now. I was saying that didn't take long at all. So what took her so long to get there, she claimed?
No, that's what I was saying.
I am shocked.
That's why I was saying that it barely takes 2 minutes, 3 minutes to get here.
Don, is that umbrella still around the side of the building?
Yeah, it's right here. It's right there. Hey, good. How are you? So I did come back out and double check. Hold on, did I get my? Oh, let me get my phone. I did come
Yes,
out
sir.
and double check. I think on the terror, he showed the cameras on the Marlene's
Yes.
jewelry. But as you see these bushes right here, where I'm at now.
Okay. He's the one. Is he the one that said it took 6 hours to download the guy? So it's going to cover up. They probably can't get anything, right?
Oh, the info
Yeah.
from the Alberto, I think it's Alberto's taco.
Yes.
Yeah, from their surveillance camera.
Yeah.
But see, I wanted to show this right
Okay.
here. On this camera
Yes.
right here, the one on the right, which is a ring cam, is pointing at this electrical unit right here. The other one is pointing straight towards these bushes and not so much the big pipe.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Yeah, so, but even from where that camera is at, it doesn't point to where that parking space is.
Yeah, and all those trees are probably going to be in the way. They're going to be looking at all of that.
Right. So even as I stand right here, you see how you can't see the camera, like right here, you can see that camera through here. Okay. But when you turn this way, that's pointing basically towards the back of that white car or silver car. Not so much to the parking space that where she was parked at or would claim to park at.
Do we know how the employee that said the baby was not with her knows that the baby was not with her? Your guess?
I don't.
I was thinking maybe somebody was in that parking lot, could have been on a lunch break that she wasn't aware of, or maybe smoking a cigarette, or somebody just happened to walk to the door and knew there was no baby there when she was staging her little incident.
Well, the one thing that I do know when I come here is that the employees don't park in this front row, in this first row of cars. That's not where the employees park.
Yeah.
So they would have had a view of the store.
Yeah. And you know, sometimes they don't want smoking, so a lot of
There was
employees.
one other thing. Oh, did I? The other day, did I walk around this Bada store?
I don't think you did. I know you walked in the back where the gentleman was laying on the floor, you know, the.
Okay. So, people were saying that this was a camera here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just might still be there. So right here, this camera is, this light is a light. There's no camera installed in that light.
So that's good to know, because a lot of people thought that the lights had cameras. So I'm glad.
And over here, what used to be big lots. This one, a lot of people were saying that this was a camera. So as you can see, AutoZone is down here in the corner. So any cameras that AutoZone has, which they don't have cameras outside, are pointing towards the street over here. But this one right here is like a siren or alarm. Can you see that?
Yes.
Zoom on here. Like a speaker or something.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the big lots is been long gone from here.
They wouldn't have no need to even have it.
Okay. And right. Oh, I think people thought this was a camera as well, and it's not. It's a sprinkler, and I don't know. It's just a box, not a camera though. A camera right there, it probably would have gotten a good picture to that parking space.
Right. Well, that's a good thing to know. You know, and it bothers me that they went in beforehand and asked, did they even have cameras there? You know, I've heard that too. You know, and they wanted to know why, and they said their car got broke into, and that was either a week before or a couple of days before. Why would they even do that? I think it was all premeditated.
Right. So, coming here, you just walking through here, you can literally see where cameras are and where cameras aren't. And basically, it's this one camera and the other camera on Marlene's jewelry, which is basically covered by the bushes.
Yeah. Wow.
Can I zoom in on that? No.
I'm really thankful that you showed us again, because, and I'm glad you showed us the ballpark there had to be 100 people there probably at the ballpark, and to know it didn't take that long at all to get from the ballpark to there. So why is she saying that it took so long? I don't know. So many red flags.
You know, you're right. I think, but there's nothing that corroborates that leaving there at 7 o'clock. If the game started, practice started around 6 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they said they were there at 5:30.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah. And then her wanting to go get the guard, the mouth guard.
But I think
right?
everything pretty much rules out.
Yeah. And why would you need to go get the guard right when the game's fixing to be over anyway? And yeah, Green Eye said, why didn't she just change the diaper at the ballpark? You know,
Is that writing backwards?
the writing? No, it's not. It's just the way it is on there. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Is that where people put? Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll I don't know. I'll jump back in the chat and.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Anything else you can think of, you let me know. I appreciate it. Our chat loves you.
Sure thing.
All right. Thank you so much. You have a great day.
Oh, not a problem. Appreciate that.
Oh, we
Okay.
appreciate you.
Can you exit me out of the off the panel?
I sure can. I sure can. Thank you. Bye. Let's see. Well, so I got lucky. We love Don. We love Don here. He showed us twice. Y'all make sure and hit that thumbs up and get this out so other people can know. And those lights up there are not cameras. They're not cameras. I appreciate him also showing us the ballpark and why it took her so long. You know, why it took her so long to get there, because, you know, it's you know, it didn't take long. It didn't take long to get there, in my opinion. Hold on a minute. So, absolutely. All right, I'm going to go on and show this. Hold on just a minute. I like this guy right here. Let's watch a little bit of him.
Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Well, guys, what the difference half of a week makes. And what I'm talking about is the strange or surprising turn of events in the case of missing 7-year-old California toddler, Emmanuel Haro. Last Friday, supposedly he was taken from his mother, Rebecca Haro.
There we go.
And his father, what's this guy's name? Jake Haro. These people got on TV Friday crying and pleading, looking crazy as can be and less convincing. Within 48 hours of that, the public started to have doubts. Now, here we are. What's today? Tuesday, Thursday, 5 days. There are people outside the house, people rallying for this child after authorities have called off the search, and a whole bunch of stuff and by the family, by the parents, points to them as the prime suspects after the search was called off for this little baby. Now, more information has come out. They're talking about the criminal past of the father, who has a history of child abuse in his record. And more information has come out as of last night. And I honestly think you could expect the arrest either today or tomorrow, but it's coming of one or both of these people, mainly with the focus being on the father, because at this point now, with the way things have intensified and the actions they've done to make things intensify, these people look like flight risks. Take a look at what they got out here right now that I've seen in the last 24 hours. They better grab these people quick or they're going to try to disappear before getting caught, whether they lawyered up or not, in my opinion. Look.
A mystery intensifying tonight around the disappearance of 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro, whose parents told investigators he was kidnapped from a Yucaipa parking lot Thursday night. Now investigators are digging into the father's criminal background, and KCAL's Lori Perez is following the urgent search for the little boy.
There's no doubt with every minute that passes, fear is growing. The frantic question of where Emmanuel is now turning to, is he even still alive? As investigators say, they cannot rule out foul play.
Praying to God that he is safe, he is found. Praying to God that the family is not involved.
Community prayers for missing 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro are tinged tonight with dread as more information comes out about his father, 32-year-old Jake Haro's 2023 conviction for willful child cruelty. This afternoon, we received a copy of a felony complaint filed in Banning in 2018 that lists Jake Haro as a co-defendant with, the DA confirms, his then-wife, Vanessa Haro, for an incident on October 12, 2018, involving a child referred to as Jane Doe. Haro served 6 months in jail on that charge. On Friday, he told us he and Emmanuel's mother, Rebecca,
we have 2 kids together. We have a blended family. We have 6 in total.
It's unclear if one of those children is the Jane Doe referred to in the complaint. We do know that in the last few days, social workers have removed another child, a 2-year-old, from the couple's Cabazon home. Riverside County investigators were back there today, but no one answered the door. This after they say they confronted Emmanuel's mother with inconsistencies in her account of what happened. She told us someone punched her and took her baby as she was changing his diaper in a Yucaipa parking lot Thursday night.
And I couldn't even turn, and that was just, I don't remember nothing. I got up off the floor and I didn't see my child. Someone took him from me.
Investigators say she and Emmanuel's father are no longer cooperating. Teresa Garone lives near the Haro family.
You never know, like, what your neighbor, anybody, you never know. It's sad just to think about it. It's really sad.
We also have new information. Jake Haro was possibly headed back to jail for violating his probation in that child cruelty case. Court records show he was due in court next month after getting charged last year with owning or possessing a firearm and ammo as a convicted felon and narcotic addict. All of it together adding up, some worry, to nothing good.
I'm a father and I'm a grandfather, and the thing that bothers me about it is the inconsistencies. And then they go and they lawyer up. Who does that in the middle of an active investigation trying to search for your missing child?
The Sheriff's Department is now labeling this a critical missing child case instead of a kidnapping as they continue to look for Emmanuel. In San Bernardino, I'm Lori Perez, KCAL News.
Search continues for a 7-month-old boy in a disappearance that has captured national attention.
The child's parents say he was abducted 4 days ago, but investigators report that parts of their story just don't add up. KTLA's Sarah Welch is live in San Bernardino with the latest updates. Sarah?
Sharon, Micah, good evening. Investigators aren't taking any questions about those inconsistencies, but they did say that they have scoured the areas of Yucaipa and Cabazon looking for any evidence of this baby boy and his whereabouts, and that they've also collected large amounts of surveillance video and are currently reviewing it, piecing this all together ever since the baby's mother claims that her little Emmanuel was kidnapped 4 days ago.
It's just a baby. Just give our son back, please.
The couple went public with their plea for help, but now their phone numbers on the flyer for their missing baby are disconnected, and Jake and Rebecca Haro have reportedly lawyered up.
There's a lot of
Do y'all hear that? This is even worse than Katie and Chris. Now Not only have they left their home, the phone numbers that's on their flyer for the missing babies have been disconnected. Their phone numbers to find the missing babies have been disconnected. What in the hell do y'all make of that? Y'all heard that, right?
Things that we're reading that just don't add up.
The locals who don't know the couple are zeroed in on the search for the 7-month-old that is garnering national attention.
What is happening in the city, what is happening to this family.
Sunday night, people worried for baby Emmanuel held a vigil for him in the Big 5 parking lot in Yucaipa, where his mother claims her baby was kidnapped last Thursday evening. She says she was at this nearby park and ran to Big 5 to buy a mouthguard for her stepson. And as she was about to change the baby's diaper, a stranger knocked her out and kidnapped the baby. But investigators say there are holes in her story and they cannot rule out foul play. This afternoon, deputies walked the couple's property in Cabazon, and over the weekend, investigators were seen there, and the baby's grandmother says cadaver dogs also searched the home.
They're not going to hurt that baby. That couple were just home buddies.
The grandmother says Emmanuel is her daughter's pride and joy, but we've learned that history of child abuse and a felony child cruelty conviction from a previous relationship. The couple's 2-year-old has been removed from the home as a result of this case as the search goes on to find the baby boy.
I'm a father and I'm a grandfather, and the thing that bothers me about it is the inconsistencies in the story. I would be inconsolable if something happened to one of my kids.
Now, we did ask the grandmother if anyone saw baby Emmanuel at the park last Thursday. She told us that the baby's mother would never take him out of the car because he didn't have his vaccinations. The grandmother also told us that her daughter was asked to take a lie detector test, but her husband said no until they had a lawyer. Send it back to you.
All right, guys, there you have it. The more that information comes out on this story about the actions of the parents after the fact of this little boy supposedly missing, the more guilty they look. And the more in danger that I think that they are going to try to run, especially Jake, because he violated his probation, found with a gun charge after already having a suspended sentence.
Boom, that's what I said. Are they going to try to run? Did he think when he goes back to court? Because sometimes, not court, when you go back to your probation office, if you violated your probation office, sometimes that's when they'll arrest you right there in the probation office when you violated your probation. Or they'll wait till you go to court for the VOP right there. And he is illegal. They might have deported him and he wasn't going for any of that. So maybe he just figured, what the hell have I got to lose? But y'all heard this, right? He look, you just heard it here. The news verified it. It's verified. It's verified on this news that the flyer where the number was, they disconnected their own phone numbers. Hello? Not only did they leave their homes, their phone numbers disconnected in case somebody found their missing baby. What? Hello, wait, what? And Roxy, I saw you come in. Hello, hello. This gets worse by the minute.
For a willful child cruelty case with an ex-wife, 2018.
And Lady for Justice.
Now, I'm going to tell you something.
Hello?
I said yesterday, who do you think would be going to jail? And somebody in the comment section said, You know,
Yeah, they disconnected their phones.
they think that, they asked me what I
Sure
think.
did.
This is what I think is going to happen. He's the main target. I don't even think they paying attention to her. They only dealing with her because of the lies she told. I think that this guy's going to get arrested really soon because he already violated his probation. So they'll snatch him up to make sure he don't go nowhere because he's the main culprit. My honest opinion, I don't think she did anything to the baby, but I think he did it. I do. Frogs over there acting up. Good, excuse me. But this is just how it is. I think these people right here watch too much true crime. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you look at this, just what is this crime? In fact, in the comment section, what do you think this crime reminds me of past crimes? Because a lot of times people try to copy things that they see other people do in crimes, thinking that it'll help them get away. This right here reminds me of two cases. The Madeline Soto case in Florida that just recently got resolved somewhat, minus the essay stuff, but just the stupidness of the mom, Jen Soto. It reminds me of that in the way this mother's acting. And it also reminds me of the Susan Smith case. Y'all remember Susan Smith? And somebody left a comment this morning. I said, yep, that's what it reminds me of. Remember Susan Smith? She's the one that claimed that she was carjacked and robbed and all this stuff, but she strapped the kids in the car seat and she took the car and rolled it into a lake. Remember? I think it was South Carolina. Blamed it on a black guy. Remember that shit? And she got busted. Same thing here. Claiming that somebody knocked you out, didn't take your wallet, your money, your car keys, nothing. Just knocked you out and took your baby. You said hola like it was a Spanish person. Can't forget that. Think about that. You painted a whole suspect. They went over there and looked at them videos and they ain't talked about it, but I honestly believe there was no baby in that situation. But remember, they said, oh, the baby is always kept in the car. You see, they said that in the last video. Did y'all catch that clue? Oh, the baby is always kept in the car. She never brings the baby out. So what happened when you went to Big 5? You got out the car, probably sat in the car for a while, then jumped out the car and ran in there frantic like somebody attacked you, and the baby was never seen. Neither was seen you trying to change the diaper and all this other, and they questioned you about that. And that's when you got mad and shut up. Why are you questioning me? Go find the person that did it. Did what, ma'am? Come on. Now you and your husband lawyered up. He jumps in. You can't talk to no cops and take a polygraph. Let me tell you guys something. And this is why the public's in an uproar about this. And a lot of people are mad at these people, and they should. These people are so smart, they're stupid. If the police are the ones that are the front line in something happening, and you call them first and they contact other agencies, why would you stop cooperating with them that quick? If your priority is to get your kid back, why would you stop cooperating when you know it's the police's job and detective's job to do their due diligence and examine everybody, even you? See that? This right here, like this guy, has abusive type vibes all over it. Look how she was acting, how fidgety and like disheveled she's acting. It ain't because of the kids, because he's standing next to her and she got to get the lies straight. Another thing is this. You are sitting up here and these cops all of a sudden say, let me give a polygraph. And now your husband, who wasn't there and doing that fake, like he's breaking down, is going to tell you not to do it because for some odd reason, don't do it. Why? Because they're going to ask questions that relate to him that your bad acting ass would fail on that polygraph. All kind of questions they'd ask. And he can't control that because he won't be in there. See, when it comes down to people that are abusive, whether it's the children or women or whoever, they don't like situations where they're not in control. That was the beginning and the end for these people. They better grab these people quick because I think they're going to disappear. You know, there are people outside that house. They are not in that house no more. After them detectives came the other night, there's something else. They already knew they had to get out of there because it started getting hot. In the house, you erased the camera footage, supposedly security footage of your own house. That's super suspicious. And thus bringing the floodwaters higher to where you drowning in your own lies and about to get put in jail. I think he's going to go, and she's going to be the one that gets lesser charges and something small. They'll give her the slap on the wrist because he's the big fish. And I think everything's centered around what happened in that house, on that property.
Probably in her late 40s or 50s.
It all has something to do with him. And I think and this is messed up. I think this boy was gone already before that game. And it has something to do with that house and that mouse under her eye, that little hickey she got. But either way, man, the walls are closing in faster than you can stick your hands up to hold them for these two people. And pretty soon, this will all be revealed, and it's going to be bad. Watch. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. 7-month-old baby can't defend herself from nothing. Now he's the subject of one of the biggest blunders of parents trying to do criminal activity this year. And
it said she's 30. Oh my God, she looks older than that. Oh, she's 41. I think maybe she's older than him, I would think, but I don't know. Hey, German Shepherd Mom, I tried to look it up, but I think I haven't got anywhere with that with her, but I think she's older than him. Yeah, they could be wrong. I don't know, but she looks a lot older. But again, I don't know. Yeah, he's like in his 30s, but I think she's a lot older. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know her straight age. We'll find out. We'll find out. I don't want to say for sure how old she is, Roxy. I didn't want to ignore you, but I'm not quite sure. I don't want to say for a fact how old she is.
it's sad. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.
So go over and sign up to him, and he does pretty good too. He's got a lot out. But yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know how old she is, but I'm just wondering where they're at and why they've had their phone number changed. You know, could this all be again because Jake had to go face more problems and more years for what he's done and his violation of probation? Sure, it could. Are they going to run and he's facing deportation anyways? Sure. I think this is all a big hoax. I don't believe any of this. I hope baby Emmanuel is alive and well, but it does not look good. I don't know if any of y'all noticed, but by the house where they live or where they was at, there is a dumpster beside the house. A whole entire dumpster there. You know, and just a lot of things don't add up. You know, could he have been put in that dumpster? They say that they did find traces of blood. They have brought cadaver dogs out. As of right now, they are saying, though, that Emmanuel, they are still looking for him. And they say that he weighs approximately 21 pounds and 24 inches tall, brown hair, brown eyes, and is cross-eyed. And he was last seen wearing a black Nike onesie. And, you know, that he was with his mother at that Big 5, according to her. According to her, that's what she said. She says somebody said Ola, and then she didn't know anything else because she was knocked out on the floor and she woke up and, you know, the baby was gone. The investigators are deeply, deeply concerned, and they don't believe her. She has holes in her story, and everything is, you know, it's not good. Now, you know, I don't know. I don't believe her. I don't believe him. I don't believe the grandma. I don't believe the sister. You know, I don't believe any of them. I just don't. I don't believe them. Mary Buchon, I think that's her name. I don't know. I'm probably butchering it. It's the grandma, Emmanuel's grandmother, has made limited public statements, but she wants to be right in the middle of it, expressing all of the concern, allegedly. And, you know, talking about they got legal counsel. You know, they refused a lie detective because the polygraph, because the dad didn't, you know, he wanted to get the legal counsel first. What does she want to be? The spokesperson? She wants all the attention, in my opinion. She needs to be worrying about her family, but everything, in my opinion, you know, she's trying to make out like it's rainbows and butterflies. Well, it's not rainbows and butterflies, lady. Your whole family is a hot mess, in my opinion. I don't even know what's going on there with her. Look, somebody knows what happened to this baby, or a lot of somebodies. A lot of somebodies knows. You know? When are they going to stop hurting these vulnerable kids? You know, when? I don't understand it. Where is this baby at? And what did they do to it? Because I feel like they've done something to it. Let me see what y'all are saying here, because my thing stopped here. Oh, there we go. I don't, where did the attorney statement? I don't see the attorney statement. Did you send it to me? Hold on. Hold on. I don't have the attorney statement. Hold on a minute. Oh, on the trial, let's see. Me and my mom and my brother went to work. I'm just reading something else. Hold on a minute. Me and my mom and my brother went to work. My 8-year-old Jake. Walmart. I think that's something else. I don't know what that is. Hold on. Shit. I got so much stuff here. Hold on a minute. Oh, okay. So, official statement from breaking news, official statement from Jake Harrell's lawyer, Vincent S. Hughes. The parents of the 7-month-old infant that was reported kidnapped Thursday, August 14th, seek answers about missing child Emmanuel Harrell. Jake Harrell is fully cooperating with the law enforcement and investigators. After 20 minutes cooperation with the lawyer, I'm hoping to interview the parents by the next day or two. Let me see. That's all I have. That's all I have. That's all that I have that they said. Unless they've said something else. I don't see it yet. If y'all have it, I mean, you can send it to me, but I don't I don't have it yet. The dad is supposed to speak through his lawyer today. It's on JLR. Of course it is. I think that's the same thing I showed earlier, though. That's all. It was a little statement. Do I still have the first interview you shared with? I mean, I got it. I just don't have it geared up. Let's see. I mean, it's not that easy to snap your fingers and get it, y'all. You have to, it's a lot of work. You have to gear the stuff up and have it up in your things. I mean, what you're going to play and all that kind of stuff. It's not kind of like y'all think. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on, and I'll show y'all. Hold on, I'll show you the grandma. Hold on.
You know, you have him, please return him. We don't want nothing. We will not do anything. Just leave the baby somewhere where we can find him, somewhere that is safe for him. Please, I'm begging you to please just do the right thing for this baby. He's only a little baby. He doesn't know nothing, okay? He can't talk. He can't just say nothing, okay? So please just return the baby, please. Emmanuel Haro, yes. 7 months old. 7 months old. 20 pounds. 20 pounds, yes. Wearing a black Nike onesie. Yes. His mother? She's not good, you know, she's heartbroken, you know. She was injured? Yes, she was injured. She was knocked out. There's no video? No video. The store doesn't have video. Do we know exactly where it happened? Exactly. It's right here. The truck was parked here. Here in this. Right here in this parking space. The truck was parked here. And she got out of the truck to change the baby. And when she got out, she was trying to get the diapers, the bag, you know, to change the baby because he had pooped before she went into the store.
Thank you,
and she said that all of a sudden, you know, they just say hola, and you know, they hit her and knocked her out. And she said all I saw was white. She says when I came to, you know, she started running into the store and asked if anybody had seen the baby, and they said no. So she went all around the store looking for the baby or for somebody, you know, and call 911. That's all I can tell you. Do we know how long she was unconscious, or was she unconscious? She was unconscious. No. Is there any witnesses that we know of? Witness, no. Any leads at all? Any? They don't tell us nothing. That's the worst thing, you know, that they don't tell us nothing. Hello. I'm so sorry for. Keep your eyes open for this baby, please. Just. No, we just lost a grandson. We just buried a grandson last Tuesday, but we can't go through this again. Please, just bring us the baby. Just tell us where he's at. You know, just leave him somewhere safe, please. We're gonna do our best to help you. I'm Mary Boyce Nelson. I'm the mother of Rebecca's mom.
So yeah, that was on the first video. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so here's something somebody else is sending me. Hold on.
Get the inside scoop on every home in your neighborhood with Homes.com's full inventory search. Quickly access property insights for sale, rental, sold, and yes, even off-market properties.
So, inconsistent memory. Ex-husband of missing Emmanuel Harold's mom insists only she knows the truth. And story of 7-month-old.
We got you. Start exploring now with Homes.com.
I took him out of the car seat and I laid him on
We saw that already.
And I had his diapers right here. And then someone said, hola. And I couldn't even turn, and that was just, I don't remember nothing.
We saw that one.
Vehicle breakdowns.
Hold on a minute. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, she's 41 years old. Okay, she's 41 years old. Y'all want to know? She's 41 years old. So she said that the suspect allegedly attacked her from behind. Okay, so that's what it's reporting. She's 41 years old. So y'all wanted to know that. I don't know. Hold on just a minute. I'll try to find hold on just a minute. $47 minutes ago.
Breaking news. Lawyer speaks and he gives a new
JLR.
statement. This is
JLR.
Vincent Hughes. He is an attorney out of California. He is representing Jake Harrow, the father of 7-month-old missing baby Emmanuel Harrow.
JLR.
You see the mom right here, Rebecca. You know a lot about her. We've been sharing a lot. She's the one that claims that her baby was kidnapped outside a gate.
I think this is the one I played at the very beginning, y'all. For those coming in, we'll play it again.
7 p.m., Yucaipa, California. Most of the nation knows she is lying. The attorney seems like he's only representing.
But I had already pulled it down, so I'll just play it like this.
And he speaks to Fox 11. He also puts out a statement. And he was also at the family home. Their vehicle, the truck, has been seized by authorities. Their phones, laptops.
Somebody's checking to see if there's a new one out. Thank you.
Authorities. And it seems like Rebecca and Jake,
but we'll listen to this in the meantime. Just bear with us.
Are at different locations. There's only 2 vehicles that were seen at their.
You're okay.
Amazon
For those
home
coming in, though, this is the first one.
One was the attorney who was speaking for Jake, not Rebecca, and Rebecca's family vehicle, which was a red Nissan Rogue. Oh, let me give you all the goods, folks.
At first, I thought she said a truck also.
Shared to Fox 11. I'm going to show you some photographs of the attorney at the home, and we'll keep this conversation going as little baby Emmanuel is still not found. Police are actively investigating. Search warrants conducted. Surveillance obtained. What happened to this baby? Check it out.
The first time we're hearing from the attorney representing the father of Emmanuel Haro, the baby who vanished from Yucaipa. Authorities say the child's parents have stopped cooperating with investigators, and Mario Ramirez is live.
Thank you, True Crime, for being here.
Latest developments, Mario.
Sandra, Roxy, I spoke directly with the father's attorney, Vincent Hughes, this morning, and he tells me that's not the case.
I do,
the
too.
child's parents have been cooperating with investigators. Meanwhile, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department says that desperate search continues, and it has not ruled out foul play when it comes to that baby's disappearance. Take a look, pictured here, 7-month-old baby Emmanuel Haro was reported missing by his mother, allegedly kidnapped last week while in her care. This all started Thursday evening when Emmanuel's mother, Rebecca Haro, says she was attacked while changing her son's diaper in the parking lot of the Big Five in Yucaipa. When she woke up, she says her son was gone without a trace. Detectives now say her story doesn't add up, stating publicly over the weekend that there were inconsistencies in her story.
I wonder that too,
They say she ended her interview. Meanwhile, there's been a desperate search for answers.
I haven't heard anything about her family coming out at all.
Law enforcement in the investigation. We're now hearing from the father's attorney, who says that's anything but the case. He says they've turned over their phones, laptops, passwords, and claims the sheriff's department should be doing more.
Oh,
doesn't seem law enforcement is doing anything to find this child. He's
bullshit
with his family,
because they are not getting the support that they need. They have people trampling on their property. They have death threats being made.
Hold on. Hold on, attorney. Hold on, Mr. Attorney. I can't even say what I needed to say. Hold on, Mr. Attorney. What? But they disconnect their phone. They leave. They lie. Mr. Attorney, you know better. How much are you getting paid? Hold on, I'm going to rewind this. I'm going to show you the attorney.
The reports I'm seeing on social media that Jake and his wife are running, have fled the country, have fled the jurisdiction. They're at their home. They're
not.
Their home, holed up, scared for their own safety, grieving for their son. I have personally spent time with Jake and have seen the emotions in his face. He is not in any way running, hiding, or doing anything to exhibit any behaviors of somebody that is trying to be deceptive in this case.
And we've learned Jake pled guilty to child cruelty charges in a separate 2018 case out of Riverside County. According to court records, he's currently on probation for those charges after he was convicted and jailed in 2023 and is also facing additional charges for weapons possession. Meanwhile, the nonprofit organization Uvalde Foundation for Kids, we've learned, has withdrawn its $5,000 reward in search efforts, citing the parents' unwillingness to cooperate with the investigation. Now, back out here live, when speaking with the father's attorney, he told me that since that initial missing child's poster went up, several of them all throughout the Inland Empire, they've had to discontinue their numbers because they've been receiving around-the-clock death threats and also have been getting visits at their Cabazon home. We're going to hear more from that attorney coming up at 10 o'clock.
So you'll hear more from the attorney. No. Stop. Just stop. Stop it. Stop it. I can't with that attorney. I wonder if the attorney's even seen them. Honestly. I just do. I just really do. Let's see here.
Search continues this morning for a missing 7-month-old Inland Empire boy. It comes as authorities say his mother is no longer cooperating. Mario Ramirez is live in San Bernardino with this story. Mario.
Hi, Brooke, and that information coming directly from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, where investigators say there are inconsistencies with the mother's story. And for days now, there's been a desperate search here in the Inland Empire for answers. Take a look. Pictured here, 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro has been missing, reported missing, allegedly kidnapped since last Thursday. Now, we can tell you that that's when the child's mother, Rebecca Haro, claimed she was attacked while changing Emmanuel's diaper in a Big 5 parking lot in Yucaipa. She told reporters she heard someone behind her, fell to the ground, and when she got back up, baby Emmanuel was gone. But detectives say her account just doesn't add up. Over the weekend, they publicly stated that there were inconsistencies, and when confronted, they say Rebecca ended her interview. Detectives now say foul play can't be ruled out. Now, the last time she spoke with our crews, recounting the last moments she says she saw her baby.
Woke up with this on my face. I didn't see anything. Like I said, I woke up on the floor and my son was gone.
It's something that just doesn't happen here. Yucaipa, Beaumont, Cabazon, even San Bernardino, as big as the crime rate is there, you don't mess with children.
The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department confirming detectives have spent days combing through neighborhoods in Yucaipa and Cabazon, even using canine units inside the family's Cabazon home where search warrants have been served. And for days now, silence from both Rebecca and her husband, Jake Haro. Court records show that he pleaded guilty to child cruelty in a separate 2018 case in Riverside County. Meanwhile, the community holding on to hope. There was a vigil Sunday night in that parking lot where people were praying for Emmanuel's safe return and desperately seeking answers. Now, back out here live, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department says that investigation continues. They're working on any leads they may have, and they are reviewing a large amount of surveillance footage connected to the case. That's the latest here in San Bernardino. I'm Mario Ramirez. Brooke, back to you.
This little baby is so young. This is just a wild story. Okay, Mario, thank you.
I'm telling you, it's sad. It is very sad. You know, nobody. I'm looking at all channels. Nobody believes this. Nobody. Let me see. I think I got one more pulled up here for right now. Hold on just a minute. Oh, look at his little face. Yeah. I think I just wanted to show the full pictures, you know, like the blow up picture and stuff. Hold on just a minute. And I will say this again. Also, she said, and I posted this and I made a little post, but again, I'll say this again, why she's trying to blame it on somebody Spanish or Asian or whatever. Well, why did neither one of them try to ask for their baby back in Spanish? It didn't happen. And if they claim they don't know how to speak Spanish, yeah, right, then why didn't they ask for a translator? None of that happened. I call bullshit on it all, and I call for action for their arrest, but I think it's coming. I don't think we even need to do that now, do we? Listen, little baby Emmanuel is missing. I think all they're doing is waiting to try to find him. And I think, in my opinion, he's been missing way longer. I think he's been missing longer. Grandma lied. She lied. She's sticking her nose in this, knowing her family's bad. All of her family's bad. All of her family's bad. They might as well be cartel or something. No, I ain't even going to lay that on the cartel. They don't even mess with babies and stuff. I'm just saying. So anyway, y'all come back and join me again later. I will be back on this later. I'm going to keep up with this. I'm going to study this. We all are. All channels are on this, honey. We all are talking about this. Everybody is. Nobody believes this. This is the biggest story in California right now. I thank you, Dawn, for showing us the cameras again, for going out, being boots on the ground. Tell homie come talk to me. We all like homie if you run into him. Listen, y'all, thank you all for all your hard work. Everybody that's doing something over in California. Everybody that's trying to work and do something for this baby, Emmanuel. Listen, regardless, folks, wherever he's at, no matter how long he's been gone, he has to be found. Justice is coming. I look for arrest real soon. I'm not just saying that. CPS already went out to the house, sent the cops back out to the house again last night. They'll probably be going out there again, knocking again today. I thank everybody for allowing everybody, and not just me, but allowing everybody to use their videos and stuff. As long as nobody's doing anything nefarious, everybody, use everything everybody's got. Use mine. Nobody's going to copyright or anything like that. It's good because we got to get Emmanuel found. We got to get the story out. Hit like, get it in the algorithm. Get it out there, y'all. This is huge. Get this baby found, get justice done, and don't let these people escape. Get this mom and dad's face out there. Don't even let them walk across that border, honey. And I enjoy you being here. I enjoy you all being here. Hit that thumbs up, and thank you for giving me some of your time. Y'all have a great day. Love you. See you later, honey. Bye.